Welcome to News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Chris Costa.
And I'm Sean Stackhouse in for Zach Blanchard. Thanks for joining us. Tuesday, people who live in Windham will vote on a multi-million-dollar project. It's for the business district in North Windham.
The town says the current wastewater setup is actually driving businesses away, and this project will not add any new taxes. So I spoke to staff members and the Portland Water District about why they say the town really needs it.
Clean drinking water. Many of us take it for granted. In Windham, it's a valuable resource that some people say needs protecting.
It's a problem that we have to fix, and we've been kicking the can down the road for too long.
Town Councilor Jared Maxfield says Windham needs a sewer system.
It seems basic. It seems like something that everyone should have, and it's a part of building from the ground up.
Businesses in North Windham have to use septic systems for their wastewater. That water, high in nitrates and phosphates, is leaching from those systems into nearby lakes and ponds.
In my opinion, it's a must.
That must, Maxfield says, is a state-of-the-art system called a membrane bioreactor. The town and the Portland Water District already have an agreement to design that system. Water District staff say they can monitor the sewer for water quality more easily than private septic systems.
This is going to be good for the environment, which is going to be good for the lake, which is going to be good for the people, and so it is what we do. This is going to be the most advanced treatment plant we'll be running, and so this is exactly what our mission is.
Town manager Barry Tibbetts says it would also help more businesses move to North Windham. The sewer takes away the need for septic systems and leach fields, which are areas businesses can't currently build on. He believes the project would bring jobs and tax revenue to the area.
That's a win. And whenever you don't have that, that's cash going out of your community. That's not a good position to be in.
Windham's not going to see a better opportunity. Between the money that we can get, the grants, the technology, and everything coming together, I just truly don't believe we have seen or will see anytime soon a better opportunity to get it done.
Time to strike is now.
The time to strike is now.
So, Chris, the big question that many voters have, how would the town pay for all of this?
Well, I had the same question, and I met with the staff from the town and the Portland Water District today for like an hour before we actually did any of the interviews, and they kind of walked me through this explainer. This is something that they mailed to all their residents. It's not telling people to vote for it or not. It just explains, and it kind of goes through on the back here, how they plan to pay for this. It's a $40 million project, right? They also say it's not going to raise taxes. Everybody's got a question about that. The town says they already have about half of the funding lined up, about $15 million in TIF revenues. Those are like property tax revenues that businesses basically pay in, they accumulate over time. There's another about like $2 million in American Rescue Plan funds they receive from the federal government, then another $2.5 million in grants. So they also say they've applied for different county funds, different federal funds. The big thing though of this remaining $20 million that is still technically unpaid for, they're relying on incoming businesses to drive more tax revenue to pay for that. They say that if they don't get the amount of tax revenue or the amount of business coming in that they hope, they can kind of scale back the project to make sure that it doesn't affect taxpayers. So that's what they say. They're hoping people go and vote on June 14th.
June 14th. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.